What's up, everybody? This is your boy Divine, just stopping by to check how everyone is doing. I hope everyone is doing good and having a fantastic life. Always check your loved ones to see how they're doing. Even a text or a greeting goes a long way to help somebody with their well-being. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about Dvlottery, DV2 2024. So what you need to know about DV2 2024 is as from October the 5th, which is going to be on Wednesday, to November the 8th. I think it's going to be on a Tuesday, October the 5th, exactly noon, and that's when they will be accepting entrance people to play it. So then it will go all the way to November the 8th. That should be on a Tuesday, the same time when it will be a closing time for every entrant. So what you need to know is you need to go to the Department of State and you look at the various requirements, what they need for you to apply or get yourself to play such opportunity to get to America. But however, with DV 2024, like the previous Dvlottery, that when Trump signed like an executive order, if I'm not mistaken, that require you to have a passport before you apply for or before you play the Dvlottery. When it comes to DV 2024, you don't need passport. You just they go back the old way, the way that they used to play it before, that you don't require passport. I myself, I played Dvlottery. That was 12 years ago. I did not use passport, but that's what they're doing. So you don't need passport because a judge in Washington overturning, yes, there was a judge that overturned such ruling that does not require people to use passport as one of the requirements to enter to play Dvlottery, because they realize that it affects mostly the low-income people in those countries, which they don't have money at that time to possess or purchase a passport. So they kick that one out. So you don't need a passport as an requirement to apply for a Dvlottery once you're playing it, but you will need it to get a visa. But once you're doing your entry, playing it, you don't need a passport. Okay, you have to know there's certain countries that they are not qualified to play Dvlottery, like Bangladesh, Philippines, Colombia, Nigeria, Canada. There's a lot of them. Brazil. The reason because for the past 5 years they have they have a lot of immigrants. They have a lot of green cards that the Department of State have saved to this such country of these people, because they have they brought a lot of people relatives into the country. So those countries that really don't have a lot of immigrants into United States, they're eligible to play Dvlottery, and the probability for you to win is very high. So now come to picture size. You need to know the picture size that you need in order for you to play Dvlottery. So I really don't know the precise picture size, so I don't want to give you false information. You need to go to Department of State, US Department of State, and look. They'll give you a specific dimension and the color that they want, the type of picture they want you to get. Yes, you can play it for somebody. In case before you want to play Dvlottery, make sure you have a high school diploma. In Cameroon, you need to have advanced and all level and a 2 working years experience. I don't know about other countries, but in Cameroon, before you want to play Dvlottery, as in Cameroon, there's only 2 ways that you can play and win. And when you win, winning does not mean a visa is guaranteed to you. These 2 requirements you need a 2 years working experience, and you need an advanced or O level. If you have O level and advanced level, as that, which is equivalent to high school diploma, then you're good. If you have 2 working experience, you can be working with Department of State, you can be working helping the military, personnel in Cameroon and doing other stuff in Africa, so far as it's attached to something that have a strong resume and the US Department of State look at it and feel like this is a logic business or work, then yes, you can use that. But if you're just like a buyer and seller, like a market person, just doing like you own your own business, it's kind of sketchy. I don't know about that. So now come to the result. The result always comes out in May. As for May, you can check your result. So as the result comes out, you check your result. There are certain steps that you follow where you check your result, and if something has changed in your life when you apply for Dvlottery, that's when you have to make those corrections. Then you send it back to the headquarters where they'll process it, because you don't want to have two mixed information before your interview day. Because if you have two mixed information before your interview day or on your interview day, they will deny you visa, because they will think that's two different people trying to apply for one thing. So if something changed, let me say if you apply as single and by the time the result came out and you won and you're married, then you can put your spouse or your children names and all those things. If in case you didn't have children before you apply, then after you apply, you won, you have children along the side, because things change. We're all human beings. Then you put your children name and all those things. It still goes a long way to bring your loved ones to America and all those things. So after you get your result, you were selected. They'll give you the next step that you will fill information. Then there will be some tests that they will do on you. Then they will send you a letter where they will schedule you your interview day. There will be your interview day, how much you need to bring, your test result, then your supporting document, the original form of your documents, not the photocopy. You can have the photocopy, you will have the photocopy, and you have the original. They will take both. They will take all of it. Then on the day on the interview, you present to them your original document. They will look at it. They will take the photocopy and document, and they'll give you your original document. Now, if your result goes successfully, if everything goes successfully, they'll say welcome to America. They will ask you to come 1 week later, where you're gonna get an envelope where you will present those envelope at the border patrol, those agents at the airport when you're coming into America. But if you deny, they will let you know. Again, this is your boy Divine, and this is just a short video. And if you need help, you can email me, or you can send me a message, or you can drop your message. I will respond to you one-on-one. I will tell you a process. I won a Dvlottery 9 years ago, so I know all the procedure, and I can help you get to America after winning. Ciao, bye bye.